Now, the first stock we're going to be looking at is Chipotle. And obviously, I had to head over to my local Chipotle and get myself a delicious steak bowl, as you can see here. But in all seriousness, Chipotle is facing some short term headwinds, and the stock price action is very evident of that. Since about mid December of last year, we see that the stock price has really been in this strong downtrend, and up until January 13th is when we kind of hit that bottom. And since then, we've really been consolidating between the 100/200 moving average and the bottom of the 300 moving average. On the 4th, Chipotle did report earnings. And although they met expectations, the revenue fell slightly. So earnings did come in a little bit soft. This then led to investors worried about Chipotle's high valuation. You add to that inflation and high interest rates, and you can definitely see why Chipotle has been trading the way that it's been trading. On top of that, Chipotle is also facing leadership changes. The CEO is no longer there, so now we have investors also worried about the company's future direction. Personally, I think Chipotle is a strong long term investment with solid fundamentals. I do think a lot of the headwinds that they're facing are short term, and I think that this is a great opportunity. If we look at the revenue growth, Chipotle has shown historically very strong revenue growth driven by store expansion and price adjustment. Chipotle has a really strong brand with very loyal customers. Also, taking a look at their earnings, they continue to have very high margins and very strong pricing power, which is something that I think is key to consider when looking at stocks to invest in 2025. And what I mean by pricing power is, for example, if they were to increase their guacamole by $1, do those costs get passed on to the customer without significant demand drop off? They have a debt free balance sheet, which is not common in the food franchising industry, and not a lot of Chipotle competitors can boast saying, hey, we are debt free. So that makes them really resilient if there were to be an economic downturn. For those reasons, I decided to add Chipotle to my long term investment portfolio. Long term investing is really all about patience and strategy. Do your research, stay the course, and let time work in your favor. If you found this helpful, if you found this valuable, make sure you hit that follow button for more market insight. See you in the next one.